In the second part of my European solo trip, join me as I explore the sunny and artistic Barcelona, Spain. Hi, so I have arrived here in Barcelona. I just need to book an Aerobus until Plaza de Catalunya to transfer to my hotel, which coming from Switzerland, which is a cool weather and natural and beautiful view of the Alps, Barcelona offers a totally different vibe. Hola! So I have just arrived here in Barcelona and checked in at Hostal Fernando at the Gothic Quarter. And today I will just be familiarizing myself with the place and probably go to Montjuic. So I got out of my room to see Barcelona. So I'm at the La Rambla. La Rambla is one of the most touristy places in Barcelona and unfortunately infamous due to the pickpockets. We're here at La Boqueria, which is just in La Rambla. We'll grab some food and drinks first. Okay, so after taking a break at the hotel, I went out again. I'm near the Barcelona Cathedral, which is less famous than of course, the La Sagrada, but still equally historical. The Barcelona Cathedral is one of the largest and most impressive churches in Catalonia. It is also known for its stunning Gothic-style architecture. Hi, so I dragged myself out tonight. I didn't want to go out, but I thought that it's my first day in Barcelona, so I must do something. So I took the train from Liceo to Parallel, and then I'm taking the funicular now from Parallel to the Montjuic Park, and then probably I'll take the bus from there. So behind me is the Montjuic Castle, but I don't have a ticket right now and it's already closing, so I'll just be back on the next day. This is my first night here in Barcelona, so I'm having fun. So this is Paella Valenciana. So this has chicken, of course rice. Good morning! So it's day 10 of my solo trip. So right now I'm going to the Sagrada Familia. Okay guys, I'm here at the La Sagrada Familia, which is a Gaudi masterpiece. I booked the ticket online, so it's better if you book it online because there's a long queue if you go here without a ticket. To save some money, it is highly recommended to book your tickets in advance through the official website. I also booked a guided tour at 9:30 a.m. So for 30 minutes, I have enough time to go around by myself. And then at 9:30, I'm going to join the tour. Since the Sagrada Familia is the most popular place to visit in Barcelona, expect a long queue and crowd. It is therefore recommended that you purchase your ticket in advance and choose the earliest possible time. We know that the Basilica is a masterpiece of renowned architect Antoni Gaudí, but before him, the project was designed in 1882 by Francisco de Paula del Villar. Due to technical differences, the original architect was replaced by Antoni Gaudí. Gaudí took the project in a different direction, transforming it into an ambitious proposal for the church of the future. There are so many details and fascinating information that I cannot cover in this vlog. I therefore highly recommend that you book not just the entrance ticket but also a guided tour. So our guided tour in English would start now. They gave me this earphone so that I can hear the guide. When you come here, it's great to get a guided tour so that you will learn the history of the Basilica and also the details because it's so detailed. The guided tour covers the background and history of the construction of the Sagrada Familia, Gaudí's design influences and inspiration, the interior and exterior of the Basilica, the continuation of the construction, some important details in the designs, as well as future plans.
Alright, so the guided tour has ended, and the tour guide advised us to go to the school, which was built by Gaudi for the children of the workers, and also to go to visit the museum.
The area where the Sagrada Familia stands now was very poor, and around 1909, Gaudi built the schools, mainly with the goal of providing schooling for children in the neighborhood that was growing up around the temple and for the children of the people working on the site. The temple was Gaudi's last project. He devoted the remainder of his life in building it. Unfortunately, he didn't live long enough to complete it. Gaudi's remains is buried in the chapel of the Virgen del Carmen, one of the four chapels within the Sagrada Familia crypt. Up to this day, Gaudi's vision for the Sagrada Familia is not yet completed. Construction is still in progress.
Okay, so we're done visiting the Sagrada Familia. I'm now at the Plaza de Gaudi to take some photos. So I'm here at Plaza de Gaudi, and this is the perfect spot to take your photos of the La Sagrada Familia in full.
The best spot to take a photo with the Sagrada Familia as your background is at Plaza de Gaudi.
Okay, so from La Sagrada Familia, I took the train to Diagonal Station, and then from the station, you just need to take a few steps to Casa Milá or La Pedrera.
La Pedrera is located at the Passeig de Gracia, one of the most important avenues in Barcelona.
Getting inside the Casa Milá, I booked the ticket online. It's better to book it online because you have to choose the time. So I'm inside Casa Milá or La Pedrera. It is one of architect Gaudi's masterpiece.
In 1905, Pere Milá and his wife commissioned architect Antoni Gaudi to build their new property.
So I booked the general ticket, and there's a free audio guide that you just get when you enter here. So
Casa Milá was Antoni Gaudi's most iconic work of civic architecture due to both its constructional and functional innovations, as well as its ornamental and decorative solutions. Casa Milá was Gaudi's last work of civic architecture and represented a break with the conventions of his day. After this project, Gaudi devoted his life in the construction of the Sagrada Familia. When you visit La Pedrera, it is possible to view an apartment that reveals the building from a twofold perspective: its architecture and its habitability. The apartment gives us insights into the way a bourgeois family in Barcelona lived in the early decades of the 20th century, recreating their home by using domestic furnishings and household utensils and equipment of the era. The apartment also provides an opportunity to discover the interior distribution as well as the decorative elements designed by Gaudi, including knobs, handles, moldings, doors, floorings, etc.
So we're on our way to the attic now. So we're going up to the attic.
For the attic, to avoid adding to the weight of the building, Gaudi used 270 catenary arches made of brick to support the roof terrace. One of the most photographed part of Casa Milá is the roof terrace.
We're going up the stairs.
The roof of Casa Milá not only seals the building against the elements, but also reveals three of Gaudi's concerns: insulation, lighting, and ventilation.
So this is the rooftop or the terrace in La Pedrera, and according to Gaudi, it's the most special place in La Pedrera. It was visualized as the upper part of a large rock molded by the telluric forces of air, fire, earth, and water.
On the rooftop, there is order, beauty, and tremendous functionality through the built features, the stairwells, ventilation towers, and chimneys. At the terrace, You can also see the view of Pasig de Gracia as well as the top of Sagrada Familia.
Okay, so we're done here at Casa Milá. Please wear sunblock. From Casa Milá, instead of going back to the hotel, I decided to go here at Casa Batlo because it's just near. So you just have to walk the same street and then you will see Casa Batlo.
Casa Batlló was owned by Mr. Josef Batlló, who granted full creative freedom to Antoni Gaudí, who reformed the building.
This is Casa Batlo. I don't have a ticket right now, but I can do it tomorrow.
For lunch, I again visited La Boqueria, which is located in Las Ramblas.
Okay, so I'll have lunch first before going back to the hotel before my story. I'm here at the hotel. I decided to have some.
La Boqueria is an open market which is popular among tourists in Barcelona. Here, you will find different types of food and fresh produce. It is also located in the heart of La Rambla. After lunch, I decided to walk back to my hotel to recharge, but on my way, I also passed by Plaza Real. Plaza Real is a square at the Gothic Quarter, which is popular among tourists, especially at night.
This is where I'm staying, and in fact, it's just in front of this church. So after my lunch at La Boqueria, I just walked to my hotel, which is nearby La Rambla and Plaza Real. So I will just charge my phone here and decide where to go next this afternoon. Okay, so yesterday I went to Montjuic, but it's already evening, so I went back home. So today, since I have time, I'm going back to Montjuic Castle. I'm taking the funicular again, and then probably the cable car. So from Barcelona station, I went here yesterday, but instead of just transferring to the funicular, I actually went out of the station. So I had a hard time finding it. So this is my second time going to Montjuic. Of course, I know what to do now. I'll be taking the bus 150 later. Okay, so I'm already here at Park de Montjuic. Yesterday, I waited for the bus 150, but now I'll try to ride the cable car. I purchased one-way ticket up. I'm going to take the bus on the way down. No. Okay, so I'm already here on the cable car going off to the castle. I'm with three other persons.
The cable car ride to the Montjuic Castle offers a panoramic view of Barcelona.
Okay, so that was just a quick cable car ride, and I'm now going to the castle. I don't have a ticket yet, so I don't know how much it is. For the Montjuic cable car, I only got the one-way up, so it's €9 and 40 cents. So this is the entrance to the castle. I don't have a ticket yet since I wasn't sure that I would be able to go here. So I'll have to pay now €9 for the entrance fee for the castle. So that's different from the cable car. Okay, so it's better if you buy online. I think it's cheaper. So here it's €9 as the entrance fee for the castle.
This military enclave wasn't built until the Reapers' War in 1640, and in 1652, the fortress came under royal ownership. In 1940, the president of the Catalan government was executed by firing squad at the castle. The castle was also used as a military prison until 1960. In 2007, the castle came under the ownership of the Barcelona City Council, and because of that, it is now owned by all the citizens of Barcelona.
So this is the view at the topmost part of the castle. Of course, you can see it's just empty, but you can see the best view of Barcelona from up here.
The Montjuic Castle commands stunning views of the city. The top of the castle is the ideal place for a bastion of defense, with 360 degrees views of the city below. Although now a peaceful place, the memory of this fortress endures in Barcelona as a symbol of repression but also of the city's struggles during different periods in its history.
So this is the other side. So this is Montjuic Castle that you can reach either by riding the funicular or cable car, or you can also ride the bus 150 from Plaza España. This is a very nice viewpoint. You can see 360 degrees of Barcelona in this castle. Okay, so I'm going down the castle. I'll take bus 150 and I'll visit the fountain. This is the exit. Bridge that you see in movies. Tapos itataas nila yan, di ba? Bago mga kalaban. Taking the bus to Plaza España.
Pedrera paradas.
Alright, so I'm now in Plaza España. This is the last stop of bus 150. And now I'm going to walk to the fountain.
On certain days, the magic fountain is a spectacular display of color, light, motion, music, and water acrobatics at night.
Okay, so we've reached the fountain. You can take the stairs or the escalator up. Of course, I took the escalator. So this is the reverse. You can actually feel the mist from the falls. And there's no escalator going to the top.
If you climb to the top, you will reach the Museo Nacional de Art de Catalunya or ENMAC. Here, you will also find an overlooking view of Barcelona.
If you're planning to visit, make sure you arrive before 6 p.m. because at 6 p.m. they turn off the man-made waterfall and the fountain.
Thank you for watching my vlog. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And don't forget to tune in to the next episode.